your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Laura McLucky. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello. Welcome to Friday. Now, listen, fixing up something old can make it feel like new again, and that's pretty cool, isn't it? She's a bit of a fixer-upper, but it's okay. It helps us waste less, and it makes us appreciate the things we already have, right? Instead of throwing things away, taking time to repair can actually feel really good, right? Looking after the things we have, these old items, which oftentimes carry really special memories that new things just don't have. Small fixes can be a simple but meaningful way to take care of both our belongings and, of course, the planet. So what's something small you want to fix up this weekend? Welcome to For Your Busan. I'm your host, Laura McLucky. Let's kick off Friday with In the Middle by Between You and Me.
Funny how we used to talk all night. Now I wanna get you off my mind. Where did all the time go? Gave me a heart, but I lost it. Gave me the world and I dropped it all. Told you I'd change, but it was too late. Or maybe I'm just standing in your way. I don't wanna hear your sorries. I just wanna feel you love me. Am I caught in the middle? We had it all just to give it up. Feel my heart breaking a little, thinking that I'm not enough. So call it off, tell me it won't last. There's never been a time that we wouldn't run back. To get lost in the middle, to get caught in the middle with. My company that bad, baby, that makes no sense. Cause you're taking it right back. And now you wanna act like this ain't never happened. I can forgive, but I won't forget. Said she got a new guy, want me at the same time. But how you gonna say you love me? Am I caught in the middle? We had it all just to give it up. Feel my heart breaking a little. I feel it all. Am I caught in the middle? To give it up, feel my heart breaking a little, thinking that I'm not enough. So call it off, tell me it won't last. There's never been a time that we wouldn't run back. To get lost in the middle, to get caught in the middle with. To get caught in the middle with. So call it off, tell me it won't last. There's never been a time that we wouldn't.
Caught in the middle with. I love it. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to For Your Busan on this Friday evening. TGIF says Yugyung-nim, Yugyung-Kate-nim. It is TGIF. We're having a party over here because it's my daughter's birthday today, and I can't be there to see her today because I'm working all day. But she had a party at 어린이집, so I want to say happy birthday to my 딸. 사랑해요, 아라나. 케이크 많이 먹지 마세요. So yes, I'm going to wear this hat for a little time and then I'm going to take it off because I look ridiculous, but I'm here for it. It's a Friday, so why not? Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. It's Friday, the 12th of September. For Your Busan on 90.5 and 103.3 FM. Welcome to BEFM, 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. I'm your host, Laura McCluckey. At the top of the show, we talked about fixing up the old things instead of throwing them out to buy new things. You know, have you ever bought or sold something secondhand? I have. I like it. I like doing that. Although I do not like the process of having to sell something secondhand because I don't like people asking me all the questions. I would rather people not ask me the questions and then still be able to sell it. But you can't have it always. You can't have your cake and eat it. So I like selling things. It's quite fun. But I also can't be bothered a lot of the time because I don't want the questions of, hey, this is 2001. Can you discount to 1001? And I'm like, dude, come on. Come on. But yes. Anyway, do you like doing it? What are the advantages of this secondhand trading culture that we really have officialized? Is that a word? Anyway, I think it's great that it's available. I think it really is good for the environment. It encourages non-waste. And you know, it's just very nice to see people using pre-loved or, you know, gently worn items. Anyway, according to a recent survey, the biggest reason that people do it is value for money, of course. Many people say that buying used items and reselling them later is more economical. Others say it's a great way to get products at lower prices, which is very true. So instead of spending a lot of money on something brand new, people are choosing to save and at the same time, help the world, help our environment. So the idea of reusing what we already have used to be so common. Really, really so common. I remember when something would break and then we would get someone we knew to fix it. You know, but now if something breaks, we throw it away and we buy a new one. I hate that. And this idea about reusing what we have, it's not just about small things like clothes or electronics. It's about bigger things, buildings, parks, public spaces. So for example, this autumn, Busan Children's Grand Park went through a large-scale clean-up and improvement project. One part of that was repainting the outer wall of the park's well-known Pinocchio sculpture. You remember that one? You know that one? But the sculpture had faded and become worn over time, as things do, which is fine. But with a fresh coat of bright colour, it looks new and full of life again. And it's just a small renovation, but it's going to have a big impact. It's going to give citizens a better feeling as they walk into the park, a better first impression, and it's just helps to maintain a certain level of maintenance in the park's environment. So it's not brand new, but it feels new or new to you. I love that expression. Anyway, for the next 2 hours, I'm here with you. If I am new to you, hello, it's me. If I am slightly worn but in acceptable condition, thank you for the opportunity. So send us your messages, send us your song requests, let us know what you've been up to this week or today. I'd love to hear your opinions. And the text topic today, what is your favorite kind of book to read actually? Because one of the things that I love to do is I love to have secondhand book swaps, right? This is a very common thing to do. So one of the things that I want to do with my friends when we get a chance is exchange books. I don't have a book club because I can't commit to reading the books at someone else's pace. But when it comes to books, this is something we can really pre-love many times over, right? So what kind of book is your favorite to read? Do you prefer novels or essays or self-help, poetry, language, science? 텍스트 토픽은 내가 가장 좋아하는 책의 종류는 무엇인가요? 소설책이나 뭐 자기 개발서 아니면 뭐 어학, 과학 어떻게 생각하시는지 궁금합니다. 샵 9050 89050 text messages are 101. KakaoTalk is free and YouTube live streaming is free as well. I like all kinds of books actually, and I think they all serve a wonderful purpose. However, I don't like ebooks. That's the only kind of book I don't like. I think if you like them, then that's good. But if not, anyway. Lots coming up for you today. We have a brand new segment in the second half of the show, Eurasia Now. So a producer from BEFM and a youth delegate of the Eurasia City Diplomacy Corps visit sister and friendship cities to deliver on-site news and introduce key events. We will connect with them live at 5 o'clock, okay? So stick around for that. Everything else is just normal. And don't forget, it's Chicken Day here at For Your Busan. But now it's time for Busan Times.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
제106회 전국체육대회 10월 17일부터 23일까지 부산이 선수들의 열정으로 타오릅니다.
The 106th National Sports Festival. From October 17th to the 23rd, a monumental event is headed straight for Busan. We're with you on For Your Busan. Ready, set, Busan! For 10 weeks, we'll bring you the latest National Sports Festival news, introduce the events, and share inspiring athlete stories. Play the quiz, win prizes, and get involved. If you want to enjoy the National Sports Festival to the max, tune in every Thursday at 4:35 p.m. Don't miss it. It all starts now.
8월 14일부터 10월 23일까지 매주 목요일 4시 35분 포열 부산의 레디셋 부산. 절대 놓치지 마세요.
Welcome back, everyone. How are you? It was Claire's birthday yesterday. You shouldn't even tell us. 생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는
Thank you.
우리 클레어 생일 축하합니다.
I remember 9/11.
Yeah, I know. Well, I tell you what, I bet you couldn't excitedly enjoy your birthday for a few years, right? That's a very poignant date in history. Okay, shall we get into it?
Yes, of course.
It's Friday. What's going on?
Let's begin with something important that affects every one of us living in Busan. Starting next Monday, September 15th, Busan City will launch the 2025 Regional Community Security Survey, which is 지역사회 보장조사, and it will run all the way until October 17th.
So it's a whole 5 weeks of surveys. It sounds like a massive project. How many households are they reaching out to?
Well, quite a few there. 8,260 households across all 16 districts and counties. And they're not just picking randomly. Each district is making sure to include at least 100 households from vulnerable groups, like low-income families, people receiving basic livelihood benefits, and registered persons with disabilities. That way, the survey captures voices that are often left out.
Which is very important, right? Because those groups face often the biggest challenges in our society,
Indeed, yes.
right? So what kind of things will the survey actually ask?
A wide range, basic household conditions, of course, but also more specific needs like support for children, teens, seniors, and people with disabilities. And then bigger themes such as employment, legal aid, protection of rights, even how urgent people feel certain policies are.
Okay. So it's not just about like what do you need, but also how quickly do you need it?
Exactly.
Right.
And here's something that stands out. The survey is designed to reflect Busan's unique challenges, such as the rise in one-person households, the social risks of isolated living and lonely death, and even the imbalance in welfare service between districts. That makes it different from just a national survey. It's really customized to our city.
And how do they collect all this information?
Well, there are trained surveyors will actually visit people at home. They'll use both tablets and paper forms, sitting down for one-on-one interviews. So it's more personal than just an online poll, and it allows for a deeper understanding.
Okay, so it sounds like a lot of effort from the city side, but also from the citizens' side as well. What happens afterwards?
So the answers won't just sit on a shelf. They'll be used to create the 6th Busan Community Security Plan covering 2027 to 2030. That means the next 5 years of welfare policies will, in part, be shaped by the voices of the citizens who take part.
Okay, so it makes me think, if a surveyor shows up at your door, don't just slam, 누구세요? Don't just slam the door. You open the door, it's one of the times you want to answer, right?
Yes, absolutely. As Social Welfare Director put it, your responses help create Busan's welfare policies. So each answer, each voice is basically a building block for a more inclusive and supportive city.
I love it. Let's move to the next story. Let's go to something very cool because the mayor has been in London. He just wrapped up a trip. What was he doing there?
He had 2 key stops, the Royal Russell School and Hatherwick Studio.
Okay, let's start with the school. Why is this important for Busan?
Because it's about setting up Busan's first foreign educational institution in Myeongji International New City. They discussed the roadmap for building the campus and how to connect it with local educational and cultural programs. Construction is scheduled to start in next year, 2026, with the first phase opening elementary through middle school and high school to follow. The budget, it's about 174.9 billion won.
That's quite an investment. Who was in the room for those talks?
Some big names, Board Chairman Andrew Merriman, President Chryson Hutchison, and even London's Deputy Mayor Debbie Wilkinson, representing the British royal family.
Wow, that says a lot about the seriousness of the project. What about the Hatherwick Studio?
So there, Mayor Park met with Thomas Hatherwick himself, along with design leaders. They explored how creative design can transform Busan as it prepares for the 2028 World Design Capital Year. Hatherwick's Humanize project really clicked with Busan's approach, designing a city that puts people first.
So in one trip, Busan has expanded its ties in education and design.
Indeed, Mayor Park called it a double win, declaring the WDC vision and building global networks for education and investment. All of it strengthens Busan's brand as a global hub city.
Global hub 도시 부산. I love it.
Now I think everyone will remember that.
Global hub 도시
By
부산.
now.
Yeah. Okay, let's top it off with a little cultural delight. Bring it back home for something with something for families. So I heard the Busan Museum actually has a new program starting soon.
Yes, it's called Finding Hidden Luck in Taekwondo, and it kicks off on Saturday, September 20th. It runs once a month until December, always on the 3rd Saturday.
Okay, Taekwondo. I know this. This is like bookshelves, right?
Oh, yes, that's right. Exactly. And they were popular in the late Joseon era, full of books and treasures symbolizing knowledge and wishes for success. The program uses these paintings to teach kids about traditional patterns.
Okay, is it also hands-on?
Oh, very much so. Kids first learn about Taekwondo and other folk paintings, then visit the gallery to see the actual works. Finally, they make their own book using the 5-hole binding method, which is 오침 안정법. They can decorate it with stamps and stickers, so every child goes home with something unique.
I like that. Fun learning. Who can join?
So it's for elementary school students. Each session runs 1 to 2:30 p.m. Excuse me, limited to 28 kids, and it's free. Registration opens the Monday before each session at 10 a.m. on the museum's website.
A perfect weekend outing and free.
No cost.
We love the freeness.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed. The museum's director hopes it will spark curiosity for history and help kids feel connected to cultural heritage.
I think so. So today, what do we cover? Busan's big welfare survey, global partnerships in London, and then hidden luck waiting in traditional paintings at the museum.
That's a pretty good mix of Friday, serious policy, global ambition, and family fun.
Yes. And cheesy fun with Laura and Claire. Always a good one.
Always,
Claire,
every day.
I hope you had a beautiful birthday yesterday.
Yes, I did.
You did? Good. I'm glad. Any big plans this weekend?
Oh yes. I will go road trip.
Oh,
Just
nice.
But
Very nice.
I heard that it's raining, so
I like the rain. The rain is very good, but just drive safe. We will see you back here on Monday. Until
I'll
then,
see you next week.
have a
then.
great weekend.
You
Bye
too,
bye.
bye.
All right, let's have a song. This is Hello by Role Model.
You don't know why I'm upset, neither do I. I'm fine if you let me be alone when I cry. I never really talk much, keep it inside. To find someone who cares is getting harder to find. We should be dancing in the sun. It's hard when everything is numb. I'd like to try and feel okay. So if I call, what would you say? Hello, 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 I like the way my bed sheets look on your body. Chipping off Molly with your hand on my throat. I get sick of affection and then I get distant. Start getting lifted, then I'm fine on my own. If I dial your number, don't pick up the phone. Even if you're alone, it feels like nobody's home. I'm only a lover, not really the type that your mama will like. Can barely handle myself. We should be dancing in the sun. It's hard when everything is numb. I'd like to try and feel okay. So if I call, what would you say? Hello, 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 hello,
로라의 탐구생활. It's my 탐구생활. Welcome back. It's Friday the 12th of September. 탐구생활 means like adventure life. 탐구생활, deep dive. I know deep dive would be the English equivalent, but what's the direct translation? Anyway, we don't really need to know. It's 4:28 on the clock. Welcome to For Your Busan. My question for you today is, do you remember your school days? Do you remember? What kind of after-school activities did you do outside of school? As I remember, I did zero. I did no after-school activities outside of school. And then I did some dancing, but most of the time I would go home after school and watch TV. Or listen to music, you know? And then when the internet came out, well, 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 well. But as I was thinking about this, in Korea, there's a unique after-school culture that sets it apart from any other country. hagwons, right? It comes in all types of genres, subjects, etc. Some focus on subjects like Korean, English, maths. Other covers areas like, skills, taekwondo, or jump rope, other sports, dancing. And most students actually head to hagwons right after school for extra studying or training. However, recently a new trend has emerged. People are going to hagwons even after graduating from school. What? Why? Well, not for university entrance exams, as you might think, but for getting jobs. According to a recent survey, university graduates preparing for employment, 42.9% said they were receiving private education to help boost their job prospects. So how much are they spending on these hagwons? Well, it turns out job seekers are paying over 4.5 million won every single year. What? Yeah. The most common reason is to earn job-related certificates, followed by English test preparation and exam fees. Since lots of job postings these days add preferred or required qualifications, people feel they need to gather as many credentials as possible. So the question is, when do we get to stop going to our hagwons? And why is it such high pressure, even for entry-level positions? I tell you what, back in my day, it didn't feel that hard, or maybe I just forgot. I don't know. Yeah, there's one thing that I definitely do feel about Korea is that it's so competitive for people in education and employment areas. And this is not me with the personal experience. It's me having friends who talk about how rigorous and how difficult it is to get a job, how difficult it is to pass exams and get a place in university. So my students or my friend group or colleagues or whoever it may be. So if you are out there feeling kind of beaten down and trodden down and thinking, oh, it's so tough, listen, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. Just, learn to rest, not to quit, and then rest well and then come back and be stronger and go for it. You've got it. It's a Friday, so you've double got it. Dealio? Okay. Let me play you a song. This is Favorite by Pau.
우리 사이엔 보이지 않는 뭔가 있어 말로는 설명 안 되네 yeah. 우린 비슷해 달라 보이지만 비슷해 취향과 입맛까지도 It goes like 넌 내 마음을 들여다보는 것 같아 세상에 우리 둘만 있는 것 같아 넌 내가 제일 좋아하는 것 중 제일 좋아하는 거 눈빛을 맞출 때면 더는 바라는 게 없어 My mind on my mind You're on my mind 하나부터 열까지 전부 Baby you're my favorite 서로 가진 컬러가 향수를 쓰지 않아도 나는 너의 향기가 좋아 My favorite part 있으면 달이 되는 눈 모양 날 안아줘 그러면 나는 맘을 놓아 You are my favorite It goes like 넌 내 마음을 들여다보는 것 같아 세상에 우리 둘만 있는 것 같아 넌 내가 제일 좋아하는 것 중 제일 좋아하는 거 눈빛을 맞출 때면 더는 바라는 게 없어 My mind, oh my mind, you're on my mind 마음이 뜨거워져서 어쩔 줄을 모르겠어 바라봄만으로 기분이 들떠서 자꾸 안아주고 싶어져 넌 내가 제일 좋아하는 것 중 제일 좋아하는 거 눈빛을 맞출 때면 더는 바라는 게 없어 My mind on my mind you're on my mind 하나부터 열까지 전부 Baby you're my favorite 서로 가진 컬러가 다르지만 전혀 틀림없는 맘인 거야 Oh yeah Baby you're my favorite
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's time for Kelly in the house.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네, hi everyone. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Busan
네.
Life Solutions. Look at us in white.
Oh, that's right.
Look at that.
네, we are like a twinsies. Right?
We look like we belong in an institution. Are we
좋아요.
inpatients?
네.
Probably.
네.
Probably. Anyway, tell us, what is this segment all about?
All right. So there are a number of non-Koreans are living in Busan at this moment, right? And while they live in the city, they may face some issues from time to time, right? The issues could be about their visas, schools, marriage, in the workplace, etc., etc. So I want to remind you that they can visit the two different organizations in Busan. One is Busan Global Center, and the other is the Busan Foreign Resident Support Center, right? So they gather the question and they share the questions with us. Then I share the questions with our listeners.
Good.
네.
Yay. Okay. I like
그렇습니다.
that.
네.
Okay, so tell us.
네.
Well, no, actually, don't tell us because I'm going to read the questions.
Exactly.
And then you can give us the answers.
Sure.
Right? Okay.
네.
Here's the first one. Hi. Hello. I'm an international student from Nepal with a D2 visa. I recently got offered a part-time position at a Korean barbecue restaurant, but I heard that foreign students need permission from the immigration office to accept work. Can I apply for that?
Okay, so this person is currently a student with a D2 visa, right? And as this person said, international students with a D2 visa must receive permission from the immigration office before starting a part-time position, right? Well, if they don't apply for a permission, well, let me tell you, there's a possibility that they might be fined or even deported. So they don't want that situation to happen,
Oh my
right?
goodness.
So the first thing that they should do is to receive permission. And in order to receive a permission, some requirements must be met, okay? First, a foreign student can only start working part-time after 6 months, like 6 months after they enter Korea, right? Second, they must be an outstanding student. I mean, a good student in school, like having maintained at least like a 70% of attendance rate or something like that. And they should receive like A's or B's during their most recent semester. Also, a certain level of TOEIC is required, right? And please note that even if they meet all these requirements, there are a little bit of limitations on the amount of hours that they can work for, you know, while being a student with D2 visa, right? For example, Korean language student and undergraduate student can work a maximum of 20 hours per week, right? 20 hours per week. And graduate students can work 30 hours a week if they have completed their level 4 TOEIC test. 네.
I think that's, I mean,
Quite reasonable.
it's quite reasonable. I
Right.
don't think that's too extreme either way.
Right. So it's probably they came to Korea as a student. So the government want them to focus on their academic academic field, right? So anyways, and there's another like requirements, right? In terms of industry, international students are allowed to work in restaurants as interpreters, translators, office workers, shopkeepers, and tour guides. However, they are not allowed to work in high-tech industries like for reasons like protecting confidential information or something like that. Also, they are not allowed to work in nightclubs, casinos, as tutors or a delivery person, right?
It's interesting the things that they are allowed to get employment in and the things they're not. Why not a delivery person? Maybe because of mistakes, because Korean addresses are confusing?
I can't, like 100% understand.
Let's speculate.
네.
Let's speculate to fault. It's very interesting. And I wonder how they come up with that criteria.
Right.
I mean, I'm neither, I don't really have an opinion either way. It's just interesting the kind of things that are allowed.
Right.
They're not allowed to work in nightclubs, which is also interesting. Because bar work in the UK, bar work is some of the easiest work for students to get. And so you'll find a lot of the time, like I worked full time when I was in my undergrad, but there was a lot of students who would work part-time who were from Poland or Australia or like various other countries. And their first language didn't have to be English. They would come and work in bars and restaurants. Interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? And if all these requirements are met, well, this person will have to prepare several documents and visit the immigration office, right? The documents that this person should prepare include an application form, copy of passport, standard labor contract, part-time work of foreign student confirmation form, a copy of the certificate of business registration for the workplace, a copy of an employer's ID card, certificate of enrollment, report card, TOEIC score, or proof of language ability, and copy of their alien registration card. They are like, right, they have to prepare like a handful of documents just in order to have a part-time
I'm just
job,
not going to
right?
work.
네,
I'm
in
just
order
going
to
to stay home.
네, in order to just work part-time, they have to prepare like handful of documents.
But
네.
honestly, I'm not mad about it. I think going the official route is the best way to do it. Protect yourself, protect your
Point taken.
employer,
네.
protect the government, protect everyone involved.
I agree.
Everyone's safety
네.
first and do it the right way, and then
Right.
everyone gets a fair shot, or that's it, theoretically how it should be. All right, let's go to the next one. Are you ready, Kelly?
I'm ready.
It says, I am a foreign teacher living in Busan. It's been only a month since I moved here and everything still feels new to me.
Oh, of
Since I
course.
haven't registered as a foreign resident yet.
네.
Oh, what should I do to get an alien registration card? Are there any disadvantages to not applying before a certain time?
Right.
Uh-oh.
Laura, what was that? Oh.
Because they've been here for a month and they haven't registered as a foreign resident yet.
Okay. So you are being a little bit worried.
That's my,
네.
it's been a month.
네, 네.
Yeah.
네, but you know what? Like no matter what visa someone holds when entering South Korea, any foreign nationals who intends on staying in Korea for over 90 days must register and get an alien registration card within 90 days of their entry date. So this person has a little bit of more time, but this person needs to hurry.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't sit on your laurels is
맞아요.
what I've heard.
네, sometimes time flies before you even realize, right? So this person said that it's been a month since they got here, right? So they should get their card within the next 2 months, I think, right? 네, in order to register as a foreign resident and get an alien registration card, aka 외국인 등록증, visit the immigration office after preparing some documents. Generally, well, they should be prepared with the application form, passport, photo of the passport, copy of their visa, proof of residency, and the processing fee. But just a heads up, the documents they need to prepare may vary depending on their visa or situation or nationality, etc., etc. So it is a good idea to check in advance, right?
Yeah,
네.
absolutely. Also, just once you have your registration card, everything else is easier because you can register for all of the services that will make your life here as a non-Korean much more comfortable.
Exactly. That totally has a point. But however, well, please note that if they do not complete their alien registration within 90 days of entering the country, well, there is a chance that they will be charged a penalty fee.
Yeah, and every time you change your address, you must notify your 주민 center. If you don't, you can be charged a penalty fee.
Sure. Also, if a person leaves Korea without completing their alien registration card, well, their visa could expire. So this is something that they should be careful about, right? So please be sure to get a physical copy of the card before leaving the country.
Yes.
Who would know, right? So anyways, I hope that this person will just, have a great time here.
Yeah. Welcome to Korea.
네, welcome to Korea. Welcome to Busan.
I don't know why I make that accent because I don't need to. I can speak English with a native speaker accent.
네.
But I just think it sounds funny.
그래요?
Do you know what it's from? Welcome to Korea.
Welcome to 환영합니다. 약간 just like
But
that.
it's from in Squid Game. Where what 장덕순?
네.
Is it 장덕순? Anyway,
네.
he is like on a bridge, and then the gangsters have come to get him. And he's like, "Welcome to Korea," like this, and then he jumps off the bridge.
Gotcha.
재밌어요,
네.
엄청 재밌어요. So I like to do that every time. Anywho, let's go to the next one, shall we? Right. Question number 3. I am a foreign office worker in Busan. I enjoy my job, but I am so stressed that my boss pays me late every single month. What should I do?
Well, it's not the first time that I received this kind of question.
Yeah.
Turns out there must be a lot of employers out there who pay their employees late.
Yes, indeed
네.
they do.
네, unfortunately, right? So I think that this person is going through such a stressful situation, right? Because I don't know, they have to pay for their credit card bills, like rent, utility cost, and maintenance fee every month, on a certain time each month, right? Then if the boss pays late, everything becomes kind of like a mess, right? 네. So, here are a little bit of steps that this person can take, right? So first, check the employment contract.
Okay.
How does that sound, right?
I mean, makes sense.
네, so please check the contract first. Well, most workplaces in Korea pay monthly, right? But that can differ a little bit. And then I would recommend this person talk to the boss just directly, right? They don't have to be upset. They don't have to sound crazy, but they can just politely demand that their paycheck should be sent
Politely
on time.
demand that their paycheck. I love it. Politely
괜찮아요?
demanding things. Yes, I agree.
Well, this person can sound really firm without being upset, right?
Yeah.
But if this person continues to be paid late, even after bringing the issue to the boss's attention, well, then they should contact the labor ministry or 노동청. 네.
Yeah, this is our response every single time, right?
맞아요.
Well,
네.
it is what it is.
노동청's busy. 네.
There's
네.
not much else that we can say outside of that except hope that it is resolved very quickly.
맞습니다.
But it's good that they enjoy their work. Yeah. Okay. Next one.
네.
Back to student life. I'm a foreign student in Busan. I lead a group of international students at my university. Sometimes we want to hold meetings with student groups from other universities, and I heard that it's possible to rent office or meeting space. How can we do that? And
네.
are there any spaces that you would recommend?
네. Well, Laura, have you heard anything about 공유 오피스? 공유 오피스.
공유, I know 공유,
네,
but I don't know 공유 office.
Not that 공유. 공유 is something like
The most important
네.
공유, of course, I know. Come on.
Well, when I mention 공유 office, I actually haven't thought about that 공유 you are thinking of actually.
출근하겠습니다.
네. 네, 공유 office actually. Renting office space is quite popular in Korea. It's not a new concept anymore, right? And these places are called 공유 office, 공유 office, right? And the good news is actually there are a few places that rent their place for free, right? For example, check out the Haeundae Centrum area. There's one on the second floor at the 시청자 미디어 재단.
Ooh, yes.
It's only like one block away
behind
from
us.
where we are, right?
Yeah.
네. In English, it's called Audience Media Organization, right? Well, they just take bookings made in advance, right? And there's 수영구 행복 플러스 센터. Well, literally translated as 수영구 Happiness Plus Center. It's just near the Gwangan subway station, the fourth floor of the Namgu District Library. There's also another one called 장전 생활문화센터 or 장전 Life and Culture Center in the 금정구 area, right? It's also available. Their 공유 office is also available, right? In order to make a reservation, please visit their website or just give them a call, right? Well, that's it. Then they can have a group meeting together.
I like it.
네.
Or there are other like worker spaces. See if you go onto like the communities, the international communities just online, like SNS places, and you search for like co-working
네.
or etc. or workation.
Vacation.
Yeah, you can find those spaces as well. Lots of places to go into. All right, last one.
네.
Hello, I'm a foreigner living in South Korea. Hello. It's my first year here, so I'm looking forward to the Busan International Film Festival. How can I book tickets?
네.
No.
네.
Womp womp.
왜요?
No.
왜요?
Because if
네.
you're asking now, it's too late.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even for general bookings?
I tell you what, like I've been trying to get on there to book tickets for so many things. As soon as you go in, they're
Oh, no.
yeah.
Oh, no.
I think
네.
there will be more released.
Right.
But really tough.
맞아요. Like you said, tickets are already on sale now, and it seems like this person is a little bit late, right? Well, especially tickets for the opening and closing ceremonies, as well as some outdoor events, usually go on sale earlier,
They're all sold out.
네, they really sell out really fast, right?
Yeah.
So it might be tough to get them at this point, but I assume the tickets for the general screenings are still available.
Well, I
right?
would hope so.
네.
I would certainly hope so. I'm in a few BIF groups whom we share information about, events and etc. And it's been largely that the tickets are coming out in date slots, so like staggering the release of the tickets. So if in doubt, and this might sound like a wacky thing to do, if in doubt, go to the ticket booth and line up by 6 a.m.
What?
Seriously, I'm serious.
Really?
I went there at 7 a.m.
Wow.
last year. They were all sold out.
Well, I wanted to say, this person should visit the official website, but probably maybe the way you suggest is probably better.
I mean, head over to biff.kr and
네.
see if you can find something. But also, I think go there. So I'm going to go super early in the morning and line up and wait for the open at 8 a.m. Yeah, otherwise.
So you're saying that you're not the only one who's in the line, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
진짜? Oh, my God.
Cinephiles be
네.
cinephiling. Anyway,
네.
Kelly,
I'm
thank you
surprised.
so
네.
much for all of this. Very important.
네.
And I will
See you next
we'll
week.
see you next week. Yes.
All right.
Have a
Bye-bye,
great weekend.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
네.
All right, everybody, it's time for the final song of today. We'll be back at 5 with Eurasia Now, so stick around. This is 태어나줘서 고마워 by Big Siv, requested by Benny Nim for my daughter's 3rd birthday. Yay, Benny Nim, thank you so much. 알았어요, we'll see you at 5.
종일 나를 괜히 미워했겠지 아직도 넌 나를 몰라 바보 1년에 딱 한 번뿐인 너의 생일 잊을 리가 있겠어 내 맘 그동안 표현 못해서 미안해 쑥스러웠나봐 사랑한단 말 두 눈을 감아 줄래 내가 해줄 수 있는 건 하나뿐이야 널 더 사랑하는 일 yeah. 가끔 널 아프게 할 때도 있겠지만 이거 하나만은 꼭 알아줄래 늘 지금처럼 너를 사랑해 You're my everything to me 10년이 지나도 하루가 지난 것처럼 변하지 않기를 매일 설레기를 나는 약속해 My love 아직도 꿈만 같은가 천사 같은 사람
This message was brought to you by the Ministry of the Interior and Safety.
Want to be a friend of BFM 부산영어방송? You can chat with BFM through our Kakao Talk service. You can share your messages and photos through Kakao Talk, and you can easily become BFM's Kakao friend by searching BFM through the Find a Friend option. Come share and chat with us at BFM anytime, anywhere for free. Don't forget to add BFM 부산영어방송 to your Kakao friends list.
Man, I haven't got a chance. I call him.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
부산?
포열부산 아닙니까?
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열부산.
포열부산.
할까요? 포열부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
Welcome back to For Your Busan, everybody. It's time for a brand new and very special segment, Eurasia Now, where we connect with a producer from BEFM and a youth delegate of the Eurasia City Diplomacy Corps to visit sister and friendship cities and deliver on-site news and introduce key events. It's very, very exciting, and I think that we are connected right now. Let's see. Are we connected? 여보세요? 여보세요?
네, 안녕. 네, 여보세요.
Hello. It's Kim Young-hyun, supporter님. Are you okay? How are you? 괜찮아요?
네, 괜찮습니다.
좋습니다. 그래서 지금 you're in Beijing. Where in Beijing are you right now?
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 이번 유라시아 도시외교단 서포터즈로 참석하게 된 김명현입니다. 지금 저희 외교단은 지난 수요일 출정식을 마치고 한국을 떠나 중국 베이징에 도착했습니다. 맑고 청량한 하늘이 눈에 들어오고요. 현재 날씨도 28도라서 쾌적합니다.
시원하겠습니다. 28도? Well, a little bit 시원하다. Maybe more so than here. So this is Kim Young-hyun, a supporter of the Eurasian City Diplomacy Delegation, and they left last Wednesday from Korea and arrived here in Beijing in China. The clear blue sky is standing out and nice weather. I like that. So what kind of activities have you been doing?
네, 첫날은 코트라 베이징 지사에 방문하여 중국 시장 진출에 대한 깊이 있는 강의를 들었습니다. 이번 유라시아 도시외교단에는 저희와 같은 청년 서포터즈뿐만 아니라 중국 진출을 희망하는 부산의 기업 9개 업체도 함께했는데요. 강의를 통해 막연하게만 느껴졌던 거대한 중국 시장의 문을 어떻게 두드려야 할지 그 해답을 찾을 수 있었습니다.
Wow. Okay, so on the first day, they visited the Kotra Beijing office and attended an in-depth lecture on entering the Chinese market. Along with youth supporters, 9 Busan-based companies hoping to expand into China also joined the delegation. And then there was lots of insight gained through the lecture on how to approach the very vast Chinese market, which does feel quite abstract or can feel quite abstract. What other activities have you been up to?
네, 2일차에는 K-뷰티 한중 기업 상담회와 기업 교류를 개최했습니다. 부산과 중국의 기업 대표들이 모여 교류하고 서로의 기술과 제품을 소개하는 자리였는데요. 저 또한 이 박람회 현장에서 우리 부산의 매력을 알리는데 작게나마 힘을 보탰습니다. 활발한 비즈니스 교류를 통해 부산과 중국 베이징 간의 경제 협력이 더욱 공고해지기를 기대해 봅니다.
Oh, I love it. So the event brought together business leaders from Busan and China to network and showcase all their products and their technologies. And you had the opportunity to also contribute to promoting the charm of Busan at the exhibition. So that's very cool. And I hope this active exchange will further strengthen this economic cooperation between Busan and Beijing. So, Myung-hyun 씨, how was today?
네, 오늘 오전에는 중국의 웅장한 역사를 간직한 자금성을 방문했습니다. 거대한 규모와 섬세한 건축에 압도당하며 과거의 시간 여행을 하는 듯한 느낌을 받았습니다. 이어서는 휴머노이즈 AI 로봇 전시장을 둘러볼 예정입니다. 과거의 위대한 유적과 현재를 뛰어넘는 미래 기술이 공존하는 베이징에서 중국 과거와 미래를 모두 체험하는 흥미로운 시간을 보내고 있습니다.
So this morning they went to the Forbidden City, a place that has a huge grandeur of China's rich history. And Myung-hyun said she was overwhelmed by the vast scale and intricate architecture. It was like stepping back in time. And next up, the Human Noise AI Robot Exhibition is on the cards, which is a fascinating experience in itself, but it has already been fascinating there in Japan, in Beijing, where the great relics of the past and the cutting-edge technologies of the future are coexisting. And it's a really cool opportunity to explore both China's history and its vision for the future. Oh no, 진짜 부럽다. I wish that I could come and join you as well. I heard you're wrapping up your schedule in Beijing today as you conclude the first stop of the Eurasian City Diplomacy Delegation. I'm also really curious to hear the impressions of the supporters.
네, 그래서 저희 서포터즈 청년 대표 최종호 학생의 인터뷰를 준비했습니다. 함께 들어보시죠.
먼저 간단히 자기소개 부탁드립니다.
안녕하십니까. 2025년 유라시아 도시외교단 청년 대표를 맡고 있는 신라대학교 21학번 최종호입니다.
이번 3일간의 베이징 일정에서 가장 인상 깊었던 경험과 전체적인 소감은 무엇인가요?
가장 인상 깊었던 건 베이징 문화교류회였던 것 같습니다. 다양한 활동이 있었지만 문화교류회를 하며 베이징 관계자분들의 좋은 말씀과 축하 공연 등 다양한 문화를 느끼며 한층 더 성장할 수 있었던 것 같습니다. 또한 자금성을 방문했는데요. 이곳에서 과거 황제들의 삶과 웅장한 역사의 순결을 직접 마주하니 교과서 속 한 장면이 눈앞에 펼쳐진 듯 했습니다. 앞으로 여장에서도 이런 깊은 문화적 울림을 계속 이어가고 싶다는 다짐을 하게 되었습니다. 처음 신청했을 때만 그대로 어떠한 아픔이 오고 힘든 활동이라도 유라시아 도시외교단이라는 사명감을 가지며 끝까지 활동할 것입니다.
Wow. Okay, so that was Choi Jong-ho, a student from Schiller University, who is a youth representative of the supporter group, and said it was a fantastic cultural exchange which allowed them to hear inspiring messages from Beijing officials and enjoy all these performances. Very meaningful experience. Okay, so Myung-hyun, what's next on your schedule?
네, 베이징에서 모든 일정을 마친 후 저희는 이제 몽골 울란바토르로 이동합니다. 그곳에서 저희 유라시아 도시외교단의 현지 활동을 놓치지 않고 전해드리겠습니다. 지금까지 중국 베이징에서 유라시아 도시외교단 김명현이었습니다.
Okay, so after completing all the Beijing activities, you're going to Ulaanbaatar. 너무 춥겠는데요? In Mongolia. So they'll continue to share all the updates on the Eurasia City Diplomacy Delegation's activities there as well. This was Kim Young-hyun reporting from Beijing City with the Eurasia City Diplomacy Delegation. 리포터님, 고맙습니다.
네, 감사합니다.
네, 바이바이. 수고하셨습니다. Wow. How cool was that? How special was that? Very, very cool indeed. So I hope everyone enjoyed that, and we will be with this delegation for as long as we possibly can be. So please do stick around. We've got much more of that coming up for you in the days to come. Sounds good, eh? Sounds good. All right. It is now 5:08 p.m. You're tuned into For Your Busan here with me, Laura McCluckey. It is Friday, the 12th of September. Can you believe that? And we are here in the second half of the show. So let's keep on keeping on. We've got lots more coming up for you. Are you ready? Yay! Let's keep going. So would you like to know the text topic for today? Yes? You would? Good. Well, text topic today, we've been talking a bit about sending old things back for repair or recycling and reusing the things that we might otherwise throw out. And one of these things that we can do a lot of not upcycling with, but we can use them and many people can use them for a long, long time over and over are books. So, question, what is your favorite kind of book to read? Novels, essays, self-help, etc. 네, 여러분, 텍스트 토픽은 내가 가장 좋아하는 책의 종류는 무엇일까요? 소설책이나 뭐 자기 개발 책, 서. 나는 poetry, 시 좋아합니다. Yeah. But I don't really read that much these days. If you read, get in touch. Tell me a recommendation. #9050 샵9050 or KakaoTalk. KakaoTalk is free. Text messages are absolutely only 101. But you can also get onto YouTube live stream and send us a message there in the live chat. J-Lim Neem says SF, yo, sci-fi. I love sci-fi. I really do. Listen, let's mull over those things for now and let's have a little song. This is Live, Laugh, Love by Abe Parker.
So tell me, how do I live, laugh, love when everything that I do isn't enough for me? And I'm so sick and tired of being my arch enemy. How do I live, laugh, love? I got front row seats on a roller coaster that's stuck up in the air. Running blindfolded with scissors like I don't even care. Why is it so hard to breathe when nothing's wrong? I swear. Hold my hand up, it's still shaking. So tell me, how do I live, laugh, love when everything that I do isn't enough for me? And I'm so sick and tired of being my arch enemy. How do I live, laugh, love? I feel like a boiling pot of ginger ale that's spilling on the stove. I block myself off from my triggers, but somehow I'm still ready to explode. Dear Miss Amygdala, why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so cruel? Let me see your hands if they're still shaking. So tell me, how do I live, laugh, love when everything that I do isn't enough for me? And I'm so sick and tired of being
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the quiz. Busan Quizmaster. It's a Friday, which means we have chicken for you. And if you want some chicken, all you need to do is get in touch with us here in the studio with the right answer to the quiz. And you could win. 여러분, 오늘 위너 진짜 치킨 디너입니다. 그래서 치킨 쿠폰을 제공드리고 혹시 당첨자 맞아요. 당첨자 되시면 치킨 드릴게요. 그래서 오늘 음식 퀴즈입니다. 음식뿐만 아니라 ASMR 퀴즈. 그래서 음식에 대해서 ASMR 퀴즈 준비했습니다. 배고파. 이미 배고파. 그리고 나 지금은 사진 보고 있는데요. 이 음식 사진 보고 있습니다. 진짜 침 좀 많이 생기는 거예요. I'm looking at a picture here of the food we're going to talk about for our ASMR food quiz. And I'm getting a little bit salivatory. Here we go. Every Friday it's a hint about food. So listen to the hints and guess what it is. So this type of food, I'm going to describe it for you. Which is the stupidest way to do a quiz because you know that I prefer the wrong answers, right? You know this, right? Okay, so wrong answers on a postcard, please. Have you ever eaten this before? The appearance is, it's like in a bowl. So this is served in a bowl and it has to be served in a bowl, okay? This is served inside a big, deep bowl and it must be served this way. Otherwise, nightmare. Womp womp, terrible. It is, I don't know, it's got lots of colors in it if that's how you choose to eat it. But you can eat it with very, very minimal color as well. So the key here is when you eat this food, everybody likes it slightly differently. 그래서 누가 먹으면 우리는 다 입맛이 다 다르잖아요. 그래서 우리는 각자 조금 다르게 먹는 비법이 있다. 그래서 어느 사람들이 이렇게 넣고 먹으면 맛있다. 다른 사람들이 이런 거를 넣고 먹으면 맛있다. So some people think, okay, I'll put this in and it's delicious. And some other people think, if I put more of this in, it's more delicious. So, any ideas? No? What do you mean no? Okay, let me give you some more hints. I like to... Ooh, we've got some answers coming in. 화영강님 says 정답은 비빔밥. That's not. We did that a couple of weeks ago. It's not bibimbap, okay? 만학도영어님 said 샤브샤브인가요? Oh, so it's well, no, it's not shabu-shabu, but it does have broth, okay? 샤브샤브 아니지만 육수 있어요. 육수 맞아요. Sometimes I say 수육, and that's not right. 육수. Yes, it has 육수. 탕수육? No, it's not. It's not 탕수육. So it has 육수. Okay? 재숙님 says 미역국. 근데 재숙님, 미역국, when you get 미역국 at a restaurant, for example, do you put more things in? I don't think so. 그래서 예를 들면 우리 다 같이 상상해 봅시다. 다 같이 이런 식당에 갔어요. 앙 PD 다 사주는 거예요. 감사합니다, 앙 PD. 와, 진짜 마음 부자네. 그리고 이런 그릇 앞에 도착했습니다. 어느 사람들이 이런 거 넣고 다른 사람들이 이런 거 넣고. So it's not while you're cooking that you put the other things in. It's while you are served and you are about to eat that you put the things in. Now, especially a lot of people like to put 고춧가루 in this one. Yeah, they do. Yeah. 고춧가루. Yes, I've seen it. You're looking at me like a crazy person, but then 채수님 바로 told me the answer. That's the right answer, 채수님. A lot of people like to put 고춧가루 in here. I'm not one of them. I don't like this as a red broth. I like this as a white broth because I preferred it to be salty rather than spicy. 7410님 says, 떡볶이군요. 아닙니다. And also saying, 정답 라면이에요? 아닙니다. It's not 라면. 고춧가루. You can put it in. You can also put some 후추 in here. Or you could put some pa. Or you could put, if I say the next one, you're going to know. So I'm not going to say the next one. This one is usually served very simply. And the restaurant that you go to might have a few other dishes like sundae or, that kind of stuff. So it's very traditional. If you think of Korean food, you think, 역시. If you think of Busan, 역시. pound 9050 샵 9050 text messages 101 Kakao Talk is free. Search for BEFM in your friends finder. Search in your 친구 찾기 for BEFM and add us. And then you can also get onto YouTube and send us a message there. And you could be the winner of today's delicious quiz. It's also commonly served with kimchi, and my favorite thing to do is put this. I feel very sad every time I see these sad little pink creatures, and I fire them all in. And my husband always says, "Da, da," and I'm like, delicious. I love it. Very salty, and delicious. And then drink it all at the end. Eat it with kimchi. Perfect. If you know the answer, get in touch. You could be the chicken winner today. Okay, let me play you a song. This is "You Got It" by X1.
Yeah. Oh, no. You got it. Yo, 그 미소에난 KO. 넌 내 심장이 태워. 너에게 갈래 take up. 언제나 I'm okay. 너만 보여, baby. 딱 너만 내래. 뭐랄까 그댄 별보다 반짝 어디 대래. You're my learning 치명적 매력. 걱정할 거 없어 오랜 바로 우리 거. 너를 믹스테이프처럼 매일 들어. 더 크게 외칠게 모두 따라 불러. Give you my heart, give you my part. 세상을 다 주고 싶어. 들어봐 잘 있잖아 난. 누가 우릴 욕해도 My baby 내 마지막 love. 온종일 thinking about. 귀 기울여 우리 작은 노래는 꽃처럼 피고 있어. 수백 번 넘어진 불에 Bring it back boy, back boy. 꽤나 길었던 내 방황은 널 만난 후로 다 끝났어. 꼭 내 품에 더 잘할게. 좋은 건 이유가 없어 설명 못해. 여름보다 뜨거워 나를 밝혀줘. 우연해서 막 비련으로 가. 어딜 가도 너만 보여. Oh yeah. Give you my heart, give you my part. 내 맘은 춤추고 있어. 들어봐 잘 바라봐 날. 언제나 느낄 수 있어. My baby 내 마지막 love. 온종일 thinking about. 귀 기울여 우리 작은 노래는 꽃처럼 피고 있어. 수백 번 넘어진 후에 걷고 있어. You know that. 걱정하지 마 You got it, you got it, you got it. 흔들리지 마 Don't worry, baby. 누가 말해도 날 놓지 않아. 떠나려고 해 난 너만 보니까. You know you got it. You got it. Girl, 내 모든 비밀 다 알려줄 거야. 살며시 안녕. 네 같은 곳을 바라봐. 걱정하지 마, 노여가지 마. You got it. 흔들리지 마. Don't worry, baby. 누가 말해도 날 놓지 않아. 떠나려고 해 난 너만 보니까. You know you got it. You got it. You do. You got it. You got it.
Welcome back to Busan Quizmaster Part 2. It's 5:23 on the clock. It's Friday the 12th of September. For Your Busan, I'm your host Laura McCluskey. Welcome to the show. I feel like white is not my colour. I feel like a little washed out today. Maybe it's because my face is pale. I don't know. I should have put on more makeup. Nightmare. Rookie mistake. Anyway, the answer is apparently Stovies, Sang-Yun-nim. Correct. You are correct. Give this man a prize. Good? No, we're not allowed to do this. Okay. Sadly, I cannot give you a prize just for enjoying the answer. It has to be the right answer. So let me give you some more hints for today's quiz. If you've just joined us, then you have jumped right in the middle of our quiz. And on a Friday, it's a food quiz with ASMR. An ASMR element. Let me do it myself. 상상해 봅시다. 우리 다 같이 식당에 들어가서 맛있는 이 음식을 다 같이 드시도록 하겠습니다. 아우, 징그러워. 좋은데? I tell you what, that's such an easy thing to do, but it's a little creepy, I have to admit. Anyway, let's have a sound clip. Or is this eating? Do I need to unplug my ear? Okay, this is an eating sound clip, so if you're like me and you hate mouth sounds, close your ears now. But here we go. This is someone eating this food. 항상 돼지인 줄 알았습니다. How can a person be so noisy? Why? Why would you be doing it? I don't know. Anyway, if you know what that is, 후루룩 찹찹, 후루룩 찹찹. I don't mind the noise when I do it myself, but I can't listen to... Do you know, actually, I don't mind the hururuk. The hururuk is okay. Like noodles, that's okay for me. But it's the chewing sound that makes me want to rip off my own skin and throw it at the person making the noises. Take this, you eater. If you know the answer, get in touch. #9050 샵9050 KakaoTalk, or get onto YouTube live stream. Sang-Yun-nim says, cute little pinky guys that Laura's drowns. 새우젓. It might be Estok-nim saying, oh, 부추 팍팍 넣어 먹습니다. 맛있겠네요. 새우젓 hit the spot. That's a good poem. I like it. I like it a lot. I actually really want to eat this now. 7410님 says, 정답! 국밥 먹고 싶어요. 이런. 3865님 says also 국밥. 근데 어떤 국밥? Sang-Yun-nim says, I can never handle the noise of eating food in my earplug. No, that's why I have to take it out. It literally makes my teeth itchy. You know that feeling? Like that feeling of like biting a sponge or nails down a chalkboard? That's what mouth noise is. It's not just eating sounds. It's brushing teeth sounds or kissing sounds or just living and breathing. Just breathing sounds for me can really trigger an emotional breakdown. How dare you accuse me of being dramatic? How dare you? Do you want to hear it again? Do you want to hear that gross noise again? Is the answer yes or no? I think, we do. We really do. Okay. Well, let's listen to that really gross noise again. And then if you don't like mouth noises, listen away now. But if you want to imagine what this person is eating, then let's hear it one more time. No, thank you very much. 근데 this food is so delicious. This food is so yummy. And it's one of my favorite foods to eat. I will go to a restaurant, order this, put lots of 새우젓 inside. I'll put 후추, I'll put What else? Whatever else is there. But I will never put gochugaru because I don't like this with the gochugaru. I like this as a milky broth. Now, the broth is made by boiling bones for hours and hours and hours and hours. And it's usually served with rice, kimchi, some garlic most of the time. And at the same time, I like to eat sundae with this. So sundae and this together. But I only get the meat. I don't like to get the liver or the other bits of the meat. I don't like that. No, just looks like ears. They send something. Anyway, maybe I'm just very confused. It's a Friday. It's been a long week. If you know the answer, get in touch. #9050 샵9050 or Kakao Talk. You could be the winner of the quiz. You can also get onto our live stream on YouTube. Join the community. Join the chat. Join the silliness and send us your messages. If you like some chicken, we've got Songwan-님 texting in. That's the right answer. Igirang-님 with the right answer. The smacking sound is what we can't handle. Yes, I agree. 100% I agree. Anyway, let me play you another song. This is Wanderlust by Paul Partahat. We'll come back with the winner of and the answer to the quiz after this.
Chase the moon, sun, and all the stars above. With you, my love, I feel so loved. I don't need to have it all figured out. As long as I'm with you, there's no doubt. With you by my side, oh, there's nothing that we can't do. We'll share stories, we'll share dreams in each other's company. Oh, how my life beams. Our love carries us through. I feel strong. Together we'll make it all alone. The open road, it calls our name. A wonder lies it burns like a flame. 'Cause we don't need to rush. Oh, we don't need a plan. Just your hand in mine is enough to stand. Oh, please the moon, sun, all the stars above. You, my love, I feel so loved. I don't need to have it all figured out. As long as I'm with you, there's no doubt. With you by my side, oh, there's nothing that we can't do.
Welcome back, everyone. You know, you can't see this because she's not on camera. Also, if you're on the radio, then you can't see anything. But our Ang PD always looks at me and gives me a signal with the eye. So she'll do this, or she'll do this, like this. And it's a little bit unnerving because I never know. I know what's happening next, but then she'll do this. And I'm like, wait, is something else happening? Anyway, welcome back to the quiz. It's time for me to tell you the answer to the quiz. Now, I explained this was something you have to eat in a bowl. You sometimes have it with 공기밥, with rice, with kimchi, garlic, shrimp. How did I say shrimp? Shrimp paste? It's not paste, but okay, shrimp paste and other things. The answer is, of course, 돼지국밥. Yeah, let's clap for the answer. 돼지국밥. 좀 가자. I love that song, 돼지국밥 by Clover. 나 오늘은 고백할게. I want to eat 돼지국밥 with you. 너와 함께 돼지국밥을 먹고 싶다. 부산으로 떠나자. 손만 잡고 잘 거다. 오! 나 생각을. Anyway, let's get to the... Our producer's having a fit. Let's get to the winner. 자, the winner. The winner chicken dinner is 선관님. 축하드립니다. Congratulations, 선관님. 선관님, you will get some chicken today. And you are fabulous. 잠깐만요. This is right? So there's 3 answers here. 맞아요. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yay! So well done to everybody. You got the right answers. 상윤님, you are unhinged and I love it forever. Irish stew. Get out of town. But yes, delicious. Okie dokie. Let's go. What do you mean? There's the lyrics of the song, 상윤님. It's me just singing the 가사. 그 노래잖아요, 노래. Anyway, that was all for the quiz today. And we will see you in the next segment, which is My Home, My Busan.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here for the final segment on our Friday. It is My Home, My Busan, where we welcome a special guest from another country into our studio to share their journey of learning Korean and living here in beautiful Busan. Today, we have a very special guest from Japan, Aika님. Welcome. 안녕하세요. Aika님. So before we came on air, I was saying, this sounds like Busan 사투리. Aika. I love it. Aika. It really does sound like Busan 사투리. So we're going to speak in Korean, and in the middle, I'll give some explanations in English. Okay? 그러면은 자기소개 좀 부탁드릴까요?
네, 저는 안녕하세요. 저 한국에 온 지 이제 5년 정도 되고 일본 이미지 아이카라고 합니다. 그리고 지금 대학교에서 사진을 공부하고 있습니다.
오, 사진 공부하고 있어요.
네.
오, 다큐에서. So this is Aika. She's been living in Busan for around 5 years and is at university here as a 유학생. So 5 years. 근데 5년인데 이렇게 한국어 잘하시는 게 어떻게 진짜 부럽다. 난 14년 됐는데요. 늘었다. 많이 늙었네요. 아이고 14년 됐어요. 로로 잘하. 칭찬은 안 주셔도 돼요. 칭찬은 필요 없어요. 나 진짜 실망. 나 마음이 실망. 진짜. 진짜로. Because 요새 한국어 잘하는 애들 할 수 있어요. 나 아줌마잖아. 한국어 잘하는 애들이 진짜 많잖아요. 많아졌네. 진짜 웃기는 게 뭐 한국에 오기 전에 한국어 공부하는 친구들이 엄청 많잖아요. 그렇게
맞아요.
하셨어요?
저도 일본에서 학원 같은 건 다녔는데 약간 이렇게 앉아서 공부하는 걸 별로 안 좋아하고 못
재미없죠.
돼가지고
네.
그래서 한 1년 정도 공부하다가 일본에서 그리고 부산에 와서 어학당 을 1년 다녔는데 그때도 코로나여가지고 그래서 다 온라인으로 수업 듣고
재미없다.
네.
진짜 재미없어.
그때도 네 그래서 제대로는 못 배웠는데 대학교 들어가고 나서 학과에 한국인 친구들밖에 없어가지고 거기서 이제 살아남기 위해서 수업도 알아들어야 되고 친구들 하는 말도 계속 들어야 되니까 거기서 많이 좀 배운 것 같아요 친구들한테.
부럽네 진짜. 와, 잘한다. So basically, I am complaining that it's taken me 14 years to learn Korean because I like to complain. But Aika님 has basically been here 5 years, but studied in Japan a little bit Korean, and then came here, went to an 어학당, which is like a language school, and then because of COVID, had to go online for those classes, and now because you've got lots of classmates who are all Korean and all your classes are in Korean, you have to, do everything in Korean. 그리고 영어 좀 불편하시죠? 그래서 우리는 한국어로 할게요.
네.
오케이. 여러분 미리 용서 부탁드립니다. 피곤하겠다 이미. Okay, so how long have you lived in Busan? 네, 부산에 뭐 언제 오셨어요?
저는 2020년 5년 전에 처음으로 부산에 왔어요. 그래서 그때 어학당 다니기 시작하고 1년 다니다가 지금 대학교 들어가서 지금 4학년이 됐어요.
그래서 4학년 그래서 다 뭐 이번 학기 끝나고 졸업?
네, 맞아요.
하시는 거예요.
네.
와. 그래서 일본 사람이잖아요.
네.
그래서 오기 전에 어학당에서 시작하기 전에
네.
뭐 그냥 여행으로 부산으로 오셨어요?
부산에는 아예 와본 적이 없었고 서울에는 고등학생 때 한 달 동안 완전 단기로 유학을 해본 적도 있고 여행도 많이 가봤는데 부산에는 아예 와본 적이 없어서 그 유학 때 온 게 처음이었어요.
So the first time you came to actually live was when you came to study, the first time you visited Busan. 그러면은 부산 어때요? How is Busan?
부산 너무 좋아요. 저는 개인적으로 서울보다 부산이 더
당연하죠.
좋아요.
역시 부산. 역시. So basically, let me reiterate that. Busan is better than Seoul. This is not my opinion and I do not represent the opinions of BEFM. This is what the people say, okay? 그러면은 부산 특징은 뭐 어떤 거 제일 좋아하세요? What do you love most about Busan?
저는 일단 서울은 약간 모든 게 있는데 너무 복잡하고
그쵸.
사람도 많고 그게 저는 좀 내향적이어가지고 그게 좀 힘들어가지고 근데 부산은 있는 건 다 있는데 그렇게 서울보다는 복잡하진 않고 그리고 저는 바다가 있는 게 너무 좋고 그리고 그 집에서 강안리가 좀 가까워가지고 강안리까지 걸어갈 수 있거든요. 그게 너무 좋아해요.
그렇죠. So basically, Busan is a lot less busy, a lot less concentrated than Seoul, which we know already, but also the ocean is here. 그래서 자기 고향에서 그 바다 같은 거 없어요? 바다 없어요?
바다 있는데 부산 바다보다 너무 더러워요. 바다가 너무 더러워서
없습니다.
그래서 해운대나 강안리 처음 갔을 때 너무 감동을 받아가지고 너무 예뻐서
I don't really want to translate that part, but she says that the beach in her hometown is dirty. Listen, it's not this again. It's not me that's saying this. This is this is what the people need to know. Okay, so 부산 뭐 생활에 역시 부산은 표준어 뭐 자주 쓰지 않은 사람들이 많아요.
맞아요.
그 부산 사투리가 좀 심한 편인 것 같고 그래서 그 부산 사투리 배우는 게 하고 그냥 한국어 배우는 게 뭐 차이가 있나요? 아니면 뭐 부산 사투리도 어떻게 생각하세요?
사투리는 저는 아무래도 그 학교에 그 경남공 친구들이 너무 많다 보니까 주변에서 그 부산 사투리를 하는 친구들이 너무 많아서 거기서 한국어를 배우다 보니까
그래서
저도
자연스럽게 배웠어요.
네, 저도 모르게 사투리를 말하더라고요. 근데 저는 그렇게 그냥 배웠다 보니까
맞아요.
뭐가 사투리인지 모르겠고
맞아요.
근데 서울에 있는 친구들 만나니까 너무 부산 사투리 너무 심하다고 완전 부산 사람이 다 됐다고 하긴 하는데
재밌어요. 난 진짜 똑같은 말을 많이 들어요. 와, 경상도에서 배웠나? 그런 질문을 많이 하고 나는 그냥 자연스럽게 여기서 배웠으니까.
맞아요.
그래서 말투, 억양 그런 거를 그냥 뭐 애기처럼 배웠어요.
네.
처음부터. 그래서 그런 사투리 나올 수밖에 없어요. 근데
맞아요.
너 매력적이지 뭐 안 하나요?
네,
진짜 좋아요.
좋아요. 부산 사투리 좋은 것 같아요.
재밌지. So basically, Busan, if you don't know, Busan has a very strong dialect, or many people have strong dialect, but Aika-san is Aika-san. Look at that, I'm speaking Japanese now. Aika-san is with Busan people, like the students in her school, and so has just kind of naturally picked up the Busan accent while learning Korean. And so when she goes to Seoul, her friends are like, wow, your 사투리, your dialect is so strong. 근데 재미있는 거는 심하다 있잖아요. 심하다 means very severe. 근데 저희 남편 동료분이 시마다산.
진짜요?
네, 시마다산. 일본 사람이에요. 그래서 시마다산. 그래서 우리 남편은 시마다산을 만나야 된다. 나 심하다. 항상 심하다라고 생각하는 거예요. 엄청 재밌습니다. So, any interesting episodes related to Busan dialect? 혹시 그 부산 사투리 쪽에 뭐 재미있는 에피소드 같은 거는 있나요?
에피소드는 지금은 이렇게 좀 오래 살아서 부산 사투리도 알아들을 수 있고 이해가 되는데 부산에 온 지 얼마 안 됐을 때는 그 택시 타거나 약간 좀 나이 많으신 분들이 만났을 때는 뭐라 하시는지 모르겠는 게 너무 빨리 말하고 너무 뭐라 하는지 모르겠어가지고 완전 택시 탈 때도 긴장하면서 말 그러면 어떡하지 하면서 긴장하면서 타고 새로운 곳에 갈 때도 약간 부산 사투리 심하신 분이 계시면 뭘 하는지 모르겠으니까
그쵸.
그게 좀 긴장하면서 지낸 기억이 있어요.
no. 긴장 다 풀면 좋겠습니다. 그래서 so for example with the dialect in Busan, taking a taxi can be hard because people who have very strong dialect, this is true all over the world. 런던에서도 가면 런던에서도 마찬가지입니다. 런던에
진짜요?
가면 그 런던 택시 기사들이 이렇게 alright darling, it's 진짜 콩니 그 런던 뭐 이스트엔드 콩니 사투리도 나와요. 그래서 아주 심각하게 나오는 거고 이것도 무슨 말? 이게 무슨 말이지? 나 원어민인데도 이거 무슨 말이야? Alright darling, where you off to? 예? 예? Good, thank you. 그러면은 부산 사투리에 뭐 일본어하고 한국어 뭐 비슷한 점이 있어요. 그래서 부산 사투리에도 뭐 일본 사투리도 있죠.
맞아요.
네.
그게 가끔씩 좀 교수님이라든지 약간 좀 나이 드신 분이 갑자기 수업하다가 일본어를 단어로 이렇게 하시는 거예요. 그래서
넣고
왜 일본어 말하시지 하다가 친구들한테 물어보니까 그게 부산 사투리 나와 이렇게 하는 거예요. 그래서 생각보다 그런 게 많아서 친구들이 이거 일본 아니야 하면서 물어보는 게 좀 많아서 신기한 경험을 좀 많이 한 것 같아요.
네, 맞아요. So because a lot of Busan 사투리 can sound a bit like Japanese, you thought that there was Japanese in the middle of class, but it's not. It's the 사투리. That's so interesting. That's very interesting. 그러면은 그 뭐 평소에는 부산 살기 좋아요?
네.
좋아요. 뭐 어떻게 해요? 뭐 하루 종일은 우리 예를 들면 아침부터 뭐 잘 때까지 뭐 하세요?
저는 지금 아무래도 학교를 다니다 보니까 아침부터 학교 가서 수업 듣고 그리고 학교에서도 지금 일을 하고 있어가지고 학교에서 일을 하고 한 거의 5시까지 학교에 계속 있다가 뭐 과제 나올 때는 사진 찍으러 주말에 나오거나 하고 그게 좀 제가 내향적이어가지고 집에 바로 가요. 학교 끝나면.
학교 끝나고 집.
바로 집이 좋아요.
좋아요.
그래서 집에 바로 가거나 아니면 친구들이랑 약속이 있으면 친구들이랑 다 같이 모아서 밥 먹거나 아니면 요즘은 친구들은 다 같이 닌텐도에 빠져가지고 닌텐도 게임 하거나 네 그렇게 재밌게 지내고
친구랑 게임하거나 아니면 뭐 K-pop 디먼 헌터스처럼 couch 그냥 집에 가서 쉬고 그죠?
네.
So she's very boring. 너무 심심한 생활입니다. 너무 지루하게 살고 있습니다. So she goes to school, she works in school, listens to lectures in school when there's some opportunities on the weekends, goes out and takes pictures, but eats with friends or just kind of hangs out at home and does games. 너무 좋아요. 근데 이게 우리 시간은 시간 괜찮아요. 알겠습니다. 우리 너무 많이 질문이 있는데 그러면은 오케이. 우리 다가오는 추석 있잖아요. 명절 다가옵니다. 그래서 이번에는 좀 늦게 10월에 하는 거지만 일본에서 어떤 명절 같은 휴일도 있어요?
네, 일본에 추석은 없는데 그 1월 1일부터 거의 3일이나 5일까지 그 설날 한국의 설날 같은 휴일이 있어요. 연휴가 있고 그게 제일 대표적인 연휴인 것 같아요.
So I asked, is there any kind of traditional holidays? Because in Korea we've got 추석 and we've got I was going to say 명절, 추석 and 설날, and in Japan, you also recognize 설날. So it's often called Lunar New Year. Some places call it Chinese New Year. So in the West, usually it's called Chinese New Year because that's the biggest representation of it for many years, which is changing now, of course. But yeah, so you also do that. 그러면은 그때 뭐 하세요?
그때는 가족들이 다 모이고 그러니까 오세치라는 일본의 약간 전통 음식 같은 게 있는데 그걸 다 같이 먹거나 아니면 저는 이제 좀 어른이 돼서 못 봤는데 그 세뱃돈을 그 할머니나 부모님한테 받고
똑같아요. same.
네, 다 한국이랑 좀 많이 비슷한 것 같아요.
So at the traditional holidays in Korea, we get pocket money for the kids, we eat together as a family, and all of those kind of things. And it's the same in Japan. 그러면은 추석 때나 설날 때 우리 5년 됐잖아요. 그래서 다시 일본으로 가세요?
원래는 안 갔어요. 너무 비행기표도 비싸고
비싸요.
그리고 약간 좀 애매하게 일주일 정도만 쉬다 보니까 좀 왔다 갔다 하기가 좀 애매해가지고 안 갔는데 이번에는 좀 일본에 가야 하는 일이 생겨가지고 이번 추석에는 일본에서
가시고.
지낼 것 같아요.
좋습니다. 그래서 가족분이 진짜 기대할 것 같습니다.
맞아요.
엄마는 예스 그런 마음이 있는 것 같습니다.
맞아요.
그죠? 그러면은 우리 좀 바이바이 해야 되는데 그래서 미래의 꿈에 대해서 얘기를 해주시면 감사하겠습니다.
네, 지금 이제 한국에 와서 5년 지내다 보니까 한국에 이렇게 한국어나 한국 문화를 많이 배우게 돼서 좀 배울 점이 많았어가지고 이제는 좀 앞으로 영어나 다른 언어도 공부하고 다른 나라의 문화를 많이 배우면서 좀 열심히 살아가고 싶습니다.
그래서 문화 유창. 그거 진짜 좋은 스킬이야.
네.
언어 유창보다 문화 유창을 될 수 있으면 좋겠어요. So 한국어로 여기 카메라 있어요.
네.
일본에 계신 엄마, 아빠, 가족분들이나 아니면 친구분한테 마무리로 인사합시다.
엄마, 아빠는 항상 유학을 하고 있는 저를 도와주셔서 감사합니다. 그리고 친구들은 항상 제가 유학 생활할 때 힘들어 할 때도 많이 도와주고 옆에서 친하게 지내줘서 너무 감사합니다.
She said, to my parents, thank you for always supporting me through this life. And to my friends, thank you for supporting me when it's hard to be an exchange student. Because it is hard. 너무너무 재미있었고 그리고 진짜 아깝지만 이게 이제 거의 졸업한 시절이잖아요.
맞아요.
그래서 부산에서 떠나실 거예요?
네, 저 일본에서 이제 취업이 이미 정해져 있어가지고
그래서 결혼하시고 축하드립니다.
네.
근데
감사합니다.
가지마 is what we want to say. 아이카님, it's been wonderful to have you here with us. Thank you. 마무리는 영어로 할게요. So it's been so nice to have you with us, and we wish you all the best. 앞으로 진짜 행운이 많이 많이 생기면 좋고. PD, who is off her nut today. 정윤아, written by 홍경화, hosted by Laura McCluckey. That's me, and we will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. My friends, until then, enjoy your weekend. We'll miss you until Monday. This is Toxic Love by Cold. Bye-bye.
But I know your love is worth it to me, baby. You don't need to fake it. You need me to take it. Girl, I won't make it wait. Baby, let's just face it. Our time apart is wasted. So take my hand. I'm here to show you what you need. 'Cause you don't need a toxic love. Toxic love. You don't need a toxic love. You don't need a toxic love. Toxic love. 'Cause you don't got a toxic love. And run it back and rewind. It's not easy, come easy, go, love. I do you right every time. And my love gon' free up your mind, girl. Just you and me in sync. Baby, no matter the weather, I wouldn't change a thing. We're living a moment together. Baby, just follow my lead now. Don't let nobody between us. Just another kiss on me like a minute. Girl, I know you need it. Come around and show me how you make me feel love. Like I do for you. Make me feel love like I do. Toxic love. Toxic love. You don't need a toxic love. You don't need a toxic love. Toxic love. 'Cause you don't got a toxic love. If you need, just take your time. Take all of mine. 'Cause you don't need a toxic love. Girl, just let